take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On second and 11 now. Lock. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Third down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. His first carry of the ball game. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now it's Haskins. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Haskins to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. On the counter, Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Haskins. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins buying time to his left. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, this will be McFarland. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, He looked like one of those guys.
They go play action with Haskins. He'll buy some time right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He was called an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They run the counter. Lindsey. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Locke working out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They look to throw. It's Locke looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going with Lindsey. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. On 1st down, they'll start with McFarland. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. From the 45 on 2nd down, Haskins. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Haskins back to the air. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's McFarland. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
At the Broncos' 30-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Haskins. And an incomplete pass. That'll they'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Watch 36 to Mike. Don't get nervous. 37. 36. And what's that? And what's the ball? Watch 36. 34.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Haskins will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but now it's third and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. On third and goal, Haskins. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Boswell's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and minicamps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They begin the drive with McFarland. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He was brought down by Mike.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. He will have a Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once you get outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's get off the field, P. Let's get off the field.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way, creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Locke to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lindsey. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Locke now on first down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Operating from the gun, Haskins. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. And it's a 1st down.
5-yard line.
Check Mike 27.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Johnson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Mike 27. Down to lose 1. Switch. Check. Fresno.
From midfield now, Haskins escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
You got nothing. Mike 27.
Again, it's Haskins. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 8 yards there on a 1st down.
The 42-yard line.
Haskins going to throw again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Line 36. You don't want nothing. You don't want. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Smith-Schuster.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 3rd down, Haskins. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And not a blitz there, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Switch up. Mike 27. Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, check Mike 27.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he's going to go down again. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
He's across midfield.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Locke. Forced out to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
50, man, I got you. Man, I got you. Like 50, like 8. Hey, check like 50.
A first thrown out for the backup Roethlisberger. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
Running with McFarland. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. The defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Everyone's got 4 down. Mike's 40. We got
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll run with McFarland.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Roethlisberger to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Complete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Number 28.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
No, no, no.